So hello everyone. Today I have taken a trade here because the trend of 1 hour time frame is basically bullish. So the price has created a low here and a lower low now. I think that that's a liquidation sweep and the market is more likely to go higher and break above this level. That is what my anticipation is. And basically, as it is on 1 hour, on the 5 minutes time frame, what I'm expecting on the 5 minutes time frame, if we go here, we can clearly see that the trend of 5 minutes time frame is basically bullish, and price has created a high, low, higher high, higher low, and basically a high there, and then a low, and now it is here. So that was the main point that I thought the price will definitely respect the previous high low and goes up. And there was also a last red candle here before the up move as well, which is called a basically supply zone, a demand zone. So that was a level where I took a trade by putting my stop loss below the low. So far my trade is here, which is running quite good because my entry is quite at a level of 3324, which is a good entry level. And I took this trade with a risk of $1,500. And my target is basically above the high of 1 hour. That if we go to 1 hour here. So basically that's my target above this 1 hour time frame high, because I think that that's basically a lower low. So the price can target the previous high. So that's my target. So the risk reward is quite decent because I think that that's almost 1:5 or maybe 1:6 almost. So let's see how this trade is going to run. And also the confirmation from the higher time frames is also decent. So my entry is almost 3 to 24. Yeah. And I'm targeting the above high of 344. Almost 1:6 is my trade. And I'm going to set my alerts above the highs. Like, for example, that's the previous high of 5 minutes. And I'm going to set the alert here. And right now, the main theory about trading is also the time as well. If you notice, the time is 8 a.m. Eastern, which is the time when the market is highly volatile for gold. So if today's market give me volatility, then that is a level where I can expect the market to definitely create a low before going up. That's my level. Okay. And also my trade here is going great. It's almost $1,500 that I have basically made till on this trade. It's almost 1:1. So that's a great trade. It's 1:2 above this level, and my target is on here. So the price is definitely giving us momentum. That is what we were looking for. So that is decent and that is good. That's for my level where I have set the alert as well. So what is my goal is, maybe if I see after the price goes above this level, if it give me some sort of weakness, I will get out from this trade. If it does not, then I will hold this trade up to that level, because that is my overall target. I'm basically catching the trend of 1 hour with a 5 minutes time frame confirmation. So my stop loss is very small and my target is decent above this level. Today on Asian session, I was also looking for some sort of trade here as well, because there was a gap. And then below this gap, there was a decent demand zone as well. So I was looking for the trade here, but the way the price went through it, it was a bearish momentum which comes in. And then I did not get any trade on 10 p.m. Eastern. But today, before the New York, I get involved in this trade. And if you see this, my entry is also on a very specific period, like 7:55, just 5 minutes before before the US market basically opened. And it is not the US stock market, because that opens at 9:30 a.m. of Eastern time, 9:30 a.m. of New York time. It is basically a session of New York which opened for the forex, because for gold the momentum comes in from 8 a.m. Market is going very good. I have made almost $2,000, but I'm not taking any partials still yet, because I understand the way the price moves. So it can also create a deep retracement before going up as well. So that's the reason I'm not moving any stop loss. I'm not moving any. I'm not taking any partials. My target is this. Above this level, I will look for it, or maybe I will use the break even. Because I have seen that whenever the price gives us some sort of liquidation sweeps, like it did here, it hardly come back to give us a pullback. So as that is my analysis, that is my experience. So that's the reason I will only use break even if the price goes above this high. Then I will put my stop loss above these levels. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything. So here we go. I guess momentum has comes in, and here we go about the previous high. So here on 5 minutes time frame, the price has given me almost has given me a new higher high. So if you see this in today's case, about if we focus on the news events, so the news events are very particularly good, because right now if you see here after 15 minutes, after 10 minutes, there's a news here on euro main refinancing rate, monetary policy statement. And then there's one news on 5:30 p.m. on unemployment claims on US dollar. Okay. And then there's one news on euro on 5:45 p.m. So they are strong news, but my focus is only on the US news. But I also think that that can goes in my favor. My trade is also going good. Here we go. So prices went above the previous high. So as the prices went above the previous high, momentum is good. So now I am moving my stop loss above break even and almost on the demand zone. So I'm modifying my order, and now I'm not risking anything on this trade, because if you see this, the commission I'm paying for this trade is $28, and I've already moved the stop loss to positive $240. So even if the price goes down, I'm not going to lose any money. And I think that that's a decent level as well, because so far we get a good liquidation sweep here. So I can expect the market to go up from there. So in case of any partials, it depends on this candle because I do not expect the market to create a shooting star here. And there are still 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. So if the price create a shooting star there, then maybe I will try to get out from this trade, because I'm on 5 minutes time frame. So I will try to get the partials here. If the price does not give me any shooting star, if it is still showing me the momentum that I'm looking for, then I will hold this trade. So let's see this. Okay, so from the perspective of 4 hour, the price is still looking good. If we see this, right on the 1 hour time frame, candle has been closed. The previous candle is closed here. The volume is decent, and the candle is also long wick candle, small bodies, which is what I basically look for. So volume is decent, candle is also decent. So I can expect the market to create a particularly low here and go up. So that is what I can look for here, because the way we look at the volume is, if on our specific level, because right now price is on our demand zone of 1 hour, right? If on a specific zone, if price create a candlestick pattern on 1 hour and also On the bottom, the volume is also decent there as well. It's not huge volume. So that is a good confirmation for us to hold this trade. So I think we are positive on both perspectives here. So the volume is decent. MACDs, everything is there. Price will give me a candle here. So not a very good candle. I was expecting momentum there. But momentarily, if you see this from the previous high towards the previous low, the price has already displaced the body above 0.79 range. So I basically think that that's the very least level for the price to create a particularly deep low here afterwards. Because more chances is the price will keep the momentum and try to go higher. So let's see what is gonna happen. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna set my alert here. Set my alert here as break even. Set my alert here. If the price displays the body above this level. 1 per bar close. That is what I need. I need a price to go surpass through this level with the momentum. That is what I'm looking for. The price is going great in our direction. We are expecting momentum. Price is going above this level. If it close a body above this previous high, I will be notified. 15 minute is looking good. Here we go. Momentum comes in, and now it is not looking very great for the sellers, if you ask me, because from this level to this level is just $10. Correct? It's just $10. It's gonna go. Oh my god, it's a huge momentum. There was no particular news at that period. I guess there was a news on Euro, but it comes with a great momentum. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the partials. uh I'm gonna go with the close position of almost 2. Oh my god, it is going with the momentums. I should hold it. Okay, okay, should have held this trade. Seriously, it would have been more better. So okay, there was not a particular news at that period, by the way. Okay, it was very close. It just again comes back. So now I'm thinking that okay, I did good by taking the partial because it closed at almost 3 3. No, I think it closed at 3338 here. That was not particularly bad. Oh my god, it was a great momentum. What should I do? I have to see the price. Great momentum comes in just before the news event, I guess. Okay, at the news event, there was a news on Euro. Yeah, at the news event, great momentum comes in. Price again comes back to normal. Almost $9 move. Yeah, I booked some. Is going good as well. 337. I booked some profit at 338. $2,800 gone. So yeah, let's see this. And in case of the pullbacks from the previous low towards the recent high, and I want to go with the uh, pullbacks here, it's 3382. The price can comes in 337. So I might move my stop loss to 0.618 now. I'm not expecting a pullback now. What I'm doing is, if you notice on the price, it has give us the high, low, and a higher high, right? So the thing I'm expecting now from the price is to continue higher with the momentum. If the price comes in, which show the lose, like the loss of momentum, that is what I'm not expecting. I'm not expecting a pullback now. Okay. Because if it give me the pullback, that is more likely the price will continue lower. Okay. So that's the reason I'm not expecting a pullback. I'm expecting the market to go higher. Putting my stop loss below this level or maybe below that demand zone is decent. So let's see this. I hope so because there are so many levels there. There is a breaker block here aligned with this fair value gap. So there's so many levels there which can drive the market up. But again, if the market really wants to go down, then no level will affect the price. It will continue to go down. It's a huge candle against me. That's a huge shooting star. Oh my God. Oh God. What could I have done better on this trade? It is kind of very hard to react, when the market comes in with gold, because at that period, I was really expecting the market to go above these levels. I was really expecting the market to break above this level. But the way this candle works is just that was beyond the control. We have some fair value gap. It's on the demand zone. If it goes below, I'm out. Uh, because I'm expecting momentum, really momentum from the market. It did not give me that. I also my stop loss is on the bottom. Yeah, it's good. How much I booked on here? Just $2,800. Not bad. It's just 1:2 here, and it's very close to my stop loss now. On the 5 minutes time frame, if we go with the volume theory, oh, like see this man, just a shooting star with a huge volume comes in, it's going down. This all means are the price is gonna go down. My stop loss is just below this level, so I do not lose my profits. So I will ask you these questions like what I could I have done better, because maybe there are smart money concepts traders who have more knowledge about these, who have more knowledge about the way the market works. Okay. So that's the reason I will ask you, what could I have done better? Because in my case, I had a good trade. I could have made more profit if I had booked here on 3342 level, because I couldn't react earlier. That huge candle is a disaster against us. Stop loss is just here below this low. And I think that it's gonna hit it. Yeah. Maybe if we survive it, the news comes in. If it goes just if it just hangs there up and down, and then news comes in, then maybe we can survive that. Otherwise, it's more likely to go here. Let's see if it will survive it or not. I think not. So here we go. Okay, it is still there. Hang on. It was very close. It was very close. Still here, still on the demand zone, and I think now it's gonna hit it. No, still not. Still, we are surviving. Come on, man. It's just 7 minutes, because after these 7 minutes, there's a news coming on US dollar, unemployment change. If we survive that, then yes. No, we just hit the stop loss. Yeah. So the price has hit our stop loss. So if you notice that, basically, yeah. Okay, so in case of the trade, how it gone, I took this trade with a risk of $1,000, and the way it closed is I made some profit here about $2,800 and made some profit here about $950. Yeah, it was a decent profits, not bad. Almost maybe 1:2. It was decent profit, not bad. So now the question is, what could I have done better? So I can only answer this question. I don't know when. Maybe I can only answer this question after 11 a.m. after today's trading day ends. Because the way I think is, I think I have done better in this trade because I have managed it properly. I did not went for the profit. I managed the trade good. That is what I think. Because here taking a partial earlier was good, even though I was saying that I I did it more earlier when the price was here, because it was almost about to hit my target profit. But if you see this, I'm only profitable because of this partial. Otherwise, this hasn't done anything in my trade. It's going with a huge momentum against me. Fucking asshole.